10 Michael Jai White's most explosive fight scenes. You'll watch this on repeat. When Michael Jai White throws a punch, you feel it. This martial arts master has delivered some of the most brutal, high-impact fight scenes in action movie history. Whether he's taking down gangsters, MMA fighters, or supernatural enemies, his combat skills are on another level. Stick around as we count down Michael Jai White's most jaw-dropping fight scenes, and trust me, the last one will leave you speechless. Kicking off at number 1, we have Spawn vs Violator, Spawn 1997. Before superhero movies were mainstream, White gave us one of the most brutal comic book fights in Spawn. This hellish brawl against the Violator, John Leguizamo, is full of savage blows, and we see early signs of White's intense fighting choreography. But this is just the beginning. And at number 2 we have Gamble's Last Stand, The Dark Knight 2008. White may have had a short-lived role, but his scene facing off against Heath Ledger's Joker is pure tension and dominance. That infamous wanna-see magic trick moment made it unforgettable, but wait until you see him in full combat mode. At number 3 we have the Parking Garage Beatdown, Blood and Bone 2009. This fight scene is perfection. White's character, Isaiah Bourne, dismantles an entire gang of thugs with precision, speed and devastating strikes. Just when you think it's over, he delivers one of the slickest spin kicks ever. But his best fights in this film is still ahead. Number 4 we have Bourne vs Hammerman, Blood and Bone 2009. The final fight in Blood and Bone pits White against an absolute powerhouse, and the result is nothing short of spectacular. His flawless footwork and bone-crushing combos make this one of the most iconic fights. Up next is most realistic MMA fight scene. At number 5 we have MMA Cage Fight, Never Back Down, No Surrender 2016. If you love realistic martial arts in movies, this scene is a must-watch. White's technique is fluid and precise, blending Muay Thai, jiu-jitsu and karate into a brutal MMA showdown, and trust me, he's just getting started. And at number 6 we have Kung Fu Master Throwdown, Falcon Rising 2014. This film has some seriously underrated fight choreography, and White goes full Kung Fu warrior mode. The quick counters, elbow strikes and explosive kicks make this a standout moment. But what if I told you White took on Scott Adkins next? At number 7 we have White vs Scott Adkins, Undisputed II, Last Man Standing 2006. If you love fast, high-level martial arts, this fight is a masterclass. White and Adkins trade lightning-fast kicks and grapples in one of the best underground prison fights ever filmed. But what happens when White takes on an entire dojo by himself? Number 8 we have Case Walker vs Corrupt Cops, a lesson in street justice. In Never Back Down to the Beatdown 2011, Michael Jai White's Case Walker doesn't just teach MMA, he shows exactly why he's the master. When two corrupt cops try to take him down, Walker effortlessly dismantles them, but with precise strikes and flawless technique. But this isn't just a beatdown, it's a statement. And if you think this was intense, wait until you see what's next. Number 9 we have Jacka vs Devereaux at Mercenaries Last Stand. In Triple Threat 2019, Michael Jai White's Devereaux isn't just another bad guy. He's a ruthless mercenary who's been calling the shots. But when Jacka Iko Uwais finally gets his chance at revenge, it's an all-out war. The two clash in a ferocious high-impact showdown that pushes their skills to the limit. But does Devereaux have what it takes to survive, or is this his final fight? Let's find out. And last but not least, number 10, Mike vs Mick, When Assassins Collide. In Accident Man 2018, two elite assassins go head to head as Mike Fallon Scott Adkins faces off against Michael Jai White in an all-out brawl. This isn't just any fight, it's a brutal test of skill, strength and strategy between two former comrades turned rivals. With devastating strikes and bone-crushing counters, this battle is one for the books. But can Mick outmatch Fallon's lethal precision? Or is this one hit Mick won't walk away from? Let's see what happens next.